Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I am starting a playthrough of Spyro 2 Prototype Chilled. So if you join me on the last round, you're going to love this one even more. Spyro 2 is my favorite game of all time, so let's just dive right into it. I think we're going to go straight into a cutscene. Looky there, how beautiful. Look at that, look at how different
Is this rain ever gonna
it
stop?
looks. Sparks is
I've forgotten what the
gray.
sun looks like. We should go on vacation. Somewhere warm. Somewhere sunny. Dragon Shores.
I would like to go there right now.
I haven't been there since we kicked Nasty Nork's butt.
His booty.
How about it, Sparks? You up for a vacation at the beach? Last one there's a Nork.
That cliff design almost looks like giant mushrooms, but like not textured properly. Oh, a skybox. Oh, okay.
Is it working, Professor?
I used to know this by heart. I could quote it. I still kind of can.
Maybe this isn't such
But I won't do that
Bringing a dragon here could just
right
make
now.
Ripto angrier.
Calm down, Hunter, and stop fidgeting.
I'm just saying I could.
But you saw the professor's book. They have claws like this, teeth like this,
Yes.
and they spit fire like this. Pooh, pooh. They sound much more dangerous than Ripto.
That's exactly the point.
Exactly.
The dragon is our only chance of stopping Ripto, and you know it.
It's working.
It is working.
It's working.
It is working.
I've got a dragon.
He's got a dragon. That is a dragon.
Whoa, rough landing.
Oh,
Hi, which way's the
and now Sparks is green.
beach?
Hmm.
Hey, stop staring. Haven't you guys ever seen a dragon before?
You're a dragon?
You got a problem with that pussycat?
Sass. I'd be sassy too if I was trying to go on vacation and got kidnapped without my consent.
Well, someone forgot to invite me.
Which most people don't consent to being kidnapped.
Were you trying to keep something from me? A dragon? You brought a dragon?
This looks
Come on.
massively different without the music and the sound effects.
Hate dragons. Ah!
It makes things even more awkward. It's like that awkward silence.
Ow! Crush! Kill it! Kill it!
That gets me every time. I can't help it.
Go! You imbecile! You ate my
It's probably
nectar.
because you don't feed him enough, Ripto, you abusive piece of poop.
I'll deal with
Neglectful.
you later.
Who is that jerk?
Who is that jerk?
That was Ripto, and we have to get rid of him. He's
She
causing
has
all sorts of trouble around here.
Very
but I haven't
2000s
got time to explain.
eyeshadow, and I love it.
Take this magic guide to Avalon. It'll
We
help
love
us
Laura.
learn to understand our worlds. Right now, I have to follow Ripto and see what he
Even
does.
her eyebrows
I'll make sure
scream
and
the
send reports,
2000s.
Okay?
Hey, wait a minute.
Alright.
How do we get ourselves into these messes, pal?
I really don't know how we do, but we do. We do get ourselves into lots of messes. I think it's because Spyro, like myself, is learning boundaries. Now, I was gonna say, there ought to be music here. So, yeah. Alright, I think we're in good company. So welcome to this playthrough. And what you'll notice that's different about this playthrough is we have turned up the graphics. The graphics are higher on the game itself, so that's fun. And we're gonna go straight into some dialogue with little guy here.
Hi, Spyro! Welcome to Glimmer! Unfortunately for us, a mob of lizards just showed up and started
Ooh.
stealing all of our gems.
Not the lizard mob. Lizard. Also, Pogo sounds like he's about to cry. Hi, Spyro. Welcome to Glimmer. But anyway, that's not as chill as I'd like for it to be, so I'm going to go back to being calm and retire my voice acting skills for now. However, if you're interested in my voice acting, check out Blade of Sun 95's profile, because he is featuring me as a few characters on his animations. So, that is a thing. Definitely a big shout out to him. He's a very cool creator. Anyway, back to regularly scheduled programming, what you signed up for. We are trying to play Spyro 2, the prototype version, chilled, and this isn't the only prototype, but this is one of the most common ones that people play, I believe, and I'm really excited for you guys to see what the cutscenes look like when we enter levels, but for today, we are only completing Glimmer, and of course, in Spyro 2, if you remember, unfortunately, there's backtracking, so we're not really completing Glimmer. Now, I could cheat. I do know how to complete it without cheat codes or coming back, but we'll talk about that in a second.
Hi, Spyro. I'm a friend of Alora's, and she's asked me to help you out. Whenever you find me, I'll remember your progress like this.
I love how much they put Alora at the front and center of this game.
If you get into trouble, I'll return you to this place. See you around.
So from a writing perspective, what they did, right, let's talk about this. They introduced us to some characters, but let's be real, and maybe it's just me and my own personal preferences speaking for this, but they introduced us to a few characters, but the warmest, most comforting character that they introduced us to so far was Alora the Fawn. So, because she was kind of our guide, if you will, and the leader of the pack, let's say, she is reintroduced in dialogue when Zoe tells us. So instead of Zoe saying, I'm a friend of hunters or the professors, she said, I am a friend of Alora's. There's a reason for that. It's because Alora is just comforting. And she was kind of introduced as our guide, our tutorial character, if you will, to guide us through here. Now, she is part of the non-consensual gang who kidnapped Spyro and forced him to fight, but we'll talk about child labor laws in a bit.
Ah, you must be the dragon everyone is talking about. Well, dragon or not, I'm afraid there is a small fee to open the bridge. It will cost you 100 of your gems to cross.
Ooh. I guess. Captain Capitalism.
Thank you, Mr. Dragon. Spyro, was it? You can now use the bridge whenever you want, free of charge. I hope we meet again.
I hope we do not.
Even more gems.
At least he's blunt and bold in this specific instance. He's not hiding who he really is. But anyway, we're not actually going to talk about child labor laws right now.
Get a good look around. Hold down the triangle button. Try
You guys
using
know
triangle
this.
to look around this cave.
But, thank you, Zoe. I'm trying to make this a proper Let's Play. And in that case, we need to experience all of the dialogue. Now, what I was saying is, there may be talk of child labor laws in my monthly Dragon Realms, Spyro Realms news briefing that I'm working on. It may be out by the time you see this, it also may not be. But anyway, keep an eye out for that if you're interested in the news in the Spyro Realms. It's a comedy skit I will be working on, and I'd like to do a monthly briefing, so that's what we're going to aim for. We'll see how it goes. And realistically, I should probably just wait and start it next year, so we can start in January, but if I get something done in December, I'm probably going to want to share it because I will be too excited not to. So, anywho, that's that. A little bit of a side note, but who else here thinks Spyro 2 is the best of the trilogy? It is my favorite. Now, I have my own reasons for being especially attached to Spyro 1 despite Spyro 2 being my favorite, and the main reason is because, well, it's the first Spyro game I ever played, so I carry a lot of emotion with Spyro 1. But Spyro 2 for me, and a lot of people have this opinion, is the best balance of all three games. And I do believe that. Now, I do love skateboarding in Spyro 3, but otherwise, Spyro 2 majorly takes the cake, in my opinion. So let's go get some gem lamps. Real quick, we're going to talk to this little fella right here, who's going to ask us to do a favor for him.
Great! The Superfly power-up is active, and you can restart our gem lamps. flame all the lamps quickly, and the big gem lamp will light. The power-up will give you enough magic to fly for a short time.
So of course, as we know, we can complete this gem lamp challenge. But the other one is designed for us to come back to it. Now, if you're new here, this is your first time seeing this series from me or seeing me at all, I just want to say hello and welcome. I'm happy to have you here. This is one of the most beautiful parts of the entire level, the gem up there with the rainbows.
Thanks for helping me light the lamp, Spyro. A fairy gave me this orb, but I like gems better. You take it instead.
I understand, but I think I would like an orb a lot. Too much to maybe give it away, but I do appreciate the sentiment because that's what I needed. I needed an orb. But yeah, if you're new here, you know, Spyro Prototype Chill and Spyro Chill as a whole is a series that I started as a joke, and now it has become a funny, humorous / relaxing series that I do. I also have Spyro Season of Ice, yes, the godforsaken Game Boy game. I have it going right now as well, so if you're interested in chill content, it is available, and you can go back and watch Spyro 1 Prototype Chill, which isn't as high quality because I started it earlier, but it is available if you'd like to watch it. This is not what I expected to happen. Bouncer.
You can try using one of my rocks. If you have any questions, just ask me.
Bouncer is so bouncy that he bounced us to the platform below. That was very interesting. I've never had that happen before. And he's even, because, wow, that was interesting. So because the dialogue happened from here, he actually throws the spit thing that direction. So that could be a prototype. Oh, look at that. Could be a prototype specific thing, or not. Look at this.
Shooting. Follow me to the next lizard.
That's very interesting. See, I don't know, like I said, if that was something that's unique to the prototype, or not. But I'm curious. I'm genuinely curious. That was really cool. Never had that glitch. Do let me know in the comments if you've had that glitch in the past.
Spyro.
What a compliment.
See if you can spit all the way to that lizard.
This feels like a challenge that somebody would give us in like 4th grade. See how far you can spit, and if you spit far, I'll give you a prize. I'll give you my Lunchable. Alright, so let's see what happens here. Can we do it? I think we can. Got him. Got him. This is fun. I'm having a great time. I know you can't tell by my tone, but I genuinely am.
To hit that lizard up high, you'll have to aim. Press and hold the triangle button to aim, then press circle to spit.
To hit that lizard up high. Did anyone else see that trend? I don't typically keep up with TikTok trends. However, that was one of the best and weirdest ones yet. But it was very repurposable for the Spyro community because lizards, for whatever reason, are very popular in the game. You have lava lizards, you have lizard fodder, you also have these lizards that appear here and in the skate parks, or at least the Sunnyville skate park, so yeah, it's kind of wild. And see, it's interesting because by the time we get here, it gives you an option to talk to Bouncer. It doesn't automatically make you talk to him, but it's because last time he told us about aiming high, right? He told us that. It was a whole thing, and then this time it's like, well, there's nothing new to tell you, Dragon, but if you need a reminder, you can press triangle to talk to me. I think that's cool. Now, let's see what he does this time. I guess same thing here. And let's actually talk to him and see what he says.
Pick up a rock in your mouth by just walking up to it. To spit it out, press the circle button.
Hit the little lizard with the rock. Feels mean. But we'll do it. And then we have the final lizard. And then we can be done with Glimmer for now because, like I said, we're not going to complete it in this episode. But the good news is, you guys get to hang out with me so much more if I make a whole separate part. Are you excited about that?
Yay!
I
You
wouldn't
saved
be.
my crop of gems from the lizards. Here, take this orb. Some girl with wings dropped it here yesterday.
Some girl with wings, uneducated bouncer, you don't even know the species in your own realm. Seems like a problem. Seems like a problem to me. Now, I do know double jump, and I could take this out right now if I wanted to. But we're gonna play the game normally, even though it's really tempting to do the skip. So let's head to the exit portal. You know, if you know me, you know my rule. My rule is when I'm doing a Let's Play, not necessarily a live stream, but if I'm doing a Let's Play, I do like to use the exit portal to make things feel more official. So,
Spyro, thanks for
Twitchy
helping
the
us
gem
fight out the
cutter.
lizards. Please take this talisman of Glimmer as a sign of our gratitude.
I do wonder if talismans are items that they have one of, just one, or if they have multiple and it's like a
Magic
souvenir.
portal next to me will take you to Summer Forest, one of the homeworlds of Avalar.
Which has the incorrect skybox in this prototype, which is very intriguing. I'm curious about it, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, I do wonder. I mean, it seems that I just find it weird if you only have one talisman to be giving it to this dragon. I don't know. I guess it's because we're saving the world. And look what happened. I was about to get quiet and get ready to commentate on the cutscene, and it is not here. In this version, it is not here. And we have Glimmer music in Summer Forest, which I have really mixed feelings about, because Summer Forest is so peaceful and calm. And what? I also don't remember this, but we'll explore this more in the next part, but I don't remember the trees connecting so much that they form a little hole in the sky. But if you remember that, please do drop it in the comments and let me know if that detail's the same, but we'll learn more about Summer Forest in the next episode. So if you all are enjoying this content, please do like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more. Be sure to use your free hype points to hype the video. YouTube gives you 3 hypes a week, I believe, something like that. So if you can use those on me, or at least one of them on me, I would be so grateful. It helps small YouTubers like me get boosted by the algorithm. And if you want to join the Discord server, the link is in the description. You can also buy t-shirts to help support the channel, or become a gem, access to specific videos, and also see videos that will never be released to the public. So thank you all so much for all the ways that you support the channel. I really appreciate you helping me grow it, and I'm happy with the community that we're building here. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see y'all in the next episode. Bye!